What's happening? Figure I'd catch up with you a little bit here. It's like I don't even know, 1:30 in the morning. I wanted to give you guys a little sneak peek how the truck's coming along, and yeah, just show you what I'm up to, what I got left to do. So one of my next tasks, I gotta clean this rad girl up. The other one was all rotted out. I had this one on standby. Well, obviously it's a little rusty, so I'll get that cleaned up. Throw a new air filter in it, which I have. Clean that pipe up. I gotta get some good high heat paint for that. Gotta clean those up, paint those. I needle scaled this one. Gonna wire wheel it. This one still needs needle and wire wheel. I gotta clean up the plow frame. What I'm gonna have to do is notch out where the bolt used to go, because this is different now. This bolt is actually gonna end up under here because the thickness changed on the frame rail. So, because this sits inside, the frame sits here. So this has changed. So I'm gonna just take the torch, notch this out. So I'll still have the two bolts. You'll still have the weight sitting on this plate, but it just won't have the bottom bolt. I'll sock down the bottom bolt in the spring perch in the front. So without further ado, there she is. Got a lot done today. Radiator's in, painted, steering, got oil in it. Done. Mind my seat cover, it's not really tied down. The seat's not in bad shape, but we got some nice seat covers, just keep them real nice. I got my shifter in. Got all my crap, all crapified. Battery box, fuel tank. Got my air tanks on. Oh yeah, speaking of, I gotta unplug over there because that's gonna cause me a problem because I don't have a tag axle anymore. So I've gotta unplug that so it doesn't just blow air out, because the tag was air up and down, so you can't just leave it and have it you can't just leave it and have it try and there, so that shouldn't dump all the air out now, in theory. Cleaned these up, painted those go on the cab right around there. I gotta put them on the air cleaner before I put them on the cab, because I can't open these up for fear that I will break them, because one of them, this one, was broken and I re-welded it because I didn't have one. You can see there's nothing left to it, so it's gonna be real nice to them. Got my wiring harness all hooked up. I rerouted that all different. That used to come down, way down, loop around for some reason, and then come back up. There's literally no reason to do that. So I rerouted that. I've got that pretty good now, pretty neat. I had a lot of extra, so I just clamped it up there, but not bad. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. We got this cooler cleaned up. Dad did all that. Decoupified it, and you can actually see through it now. Pretty good whammo on the front, but they work. It's just for power steering fluid anyway, but that's that story. So As you probably noticed, I just got through putting the hydraulic tank on, which my bolts lined up perfectly. One shot deal, no reaming. That was cool. And my sketchy strap, I didn't drop the tank on myself, which was super cool. So yeah, win for me. Oh, I got my air dryer on too. A little close to the drive shaft, but you know, we all like to live on the edge sometimes. But then my stupid cable decided it was gonna pull out of that stupid connector that's in that line. So, but that's just for the canvas anyway. So, I gotta get some more bolts for that stop. One of my next deals is tap this pintle hook in place, delete all the junk wiring. I gotta shim this a little bit, that cross member, and then tighten that thing down. Put all the bolts in it, tighten it down. I got my air tank kind of chilling there. I gotta get some bolts for that. As you can see, it's not pretty, but I shanked it out. So this way here, I can actually get behind the thing and clean it in there. Probably a better way to do it, but for the time being, that's what it's gonna be like. Got my battery cable just about hooked up. This one I've got running inside the cab, does a computer thing. There used to be a stupid white box here that it ran into. I moved that contraption. It's just like a little relay. That's in the cab now. So this is all set basically. I had a battery shut off, but I got rid of it for right now. I'm just gonna run it direct. It's really not that big of a deal to unhook it at night if I want to. But for right now, I'm gonna leave that off because that stupid plate was all munged up and I wasn't about to bolt it onto a brand new frame, I'll tell you that. So, yeah, that's where we're at. I got some stuff done today. I'll probably keep working, but I figured I'd just give you a little update, a little taste of what's going on here. So, I guess we'll catch you guys later. See ya.